my name's Eric Stewart. I'm the product manager at Dean Guitars, and this is our pride and joy for this year for 2000, and I believe we're in 2012, right? Last time I checked. This is the Dime DB Sledge, affectionately named after the song Concrete Sledge. He played this guitar live in 1991 at the Moscow Music Peace Festival. I think it was or Monsters of Rock Festival, not the Music Peace Festival.
Exactly.
Monsters of Rock Festival. And we had, after Dime's untimely passing, we went, Rita invited us over to his house to go look at guitars. He had a bunch of guitars, old, from other brands, and he had one upstairs that just said Sledge on a case, on an old beat-up case, and we opened it up and immediately knew what it was from.
He actually used it on the song Concrete Sledge in Moscow,
He played it for that tour. I mean, it's an old guitar that he had, and he had it repainted with this an airbrush graphic. Now this
Himself?
is obviously no. He had a gentleman, I want to say is Rick Dubstat, I believe, is the gentleman that airbrushed that guitar for him back then.
But the project was his.
But the project was Dime's. Yeah, he wanted to redo the guitar. So the thing that was cool about it is it was obviously an ML body, but it had a 6-in-line headstock, a reverse 6-in-line headstock, and we've never done that on an ML. It had a rosewood fingerboard with 24 frets, a double octave, which was different at the time, and all of his guitars had top-mounted Floyd Roses. So we wanted to do a little tribute to that guitar and make an import version of that guitar that's affordable. Did it as a limited edition of 333 pieces because 3 was his favorite number. Yeah. And, kept everything as close to the original that we could. We did the top-mounted Floyd Rose. We did the Bill Lawrence pickup because that's what he had in his. Mm-hmm. We put our Dimebag DMT Dime Time in the neck. We emulated it off of his Cowboys from Hell guitar, the Lightning guitar that Buddy Blaze did. Reverse shark tooth inlays, which makes it unique because we've never done that on an ML. Rosewood fingerboard and reverse 6-line headstock, and then we put the graphic. Well, no Kiss sticker. No Kiss sticker. Well,
that's the bet.
We have to play it safe. Gene is a good friend of ours, and you don't want to get into any kind of legalities in the regards. So you have to get the rights to put the stickers on. So you could always go out and get your own sticker and slap it on the guitar.
Yeah, so it's like 99% the same.
Yeah, 99% the same. But you get a hard shell case. You get a certificate that's signed by his brother, and 333 pieces. Now we've sold them all out to dealers. I'm sure Poland has, some of their distributor has a bunch of these guitars.
Is there a chance for more, or is that all?
No. 333 pieces. That's all I'm doing worldwide for the States and overseas. And we just wanted to keep it special, so it's not something I want to duplicate again. I don't think we need to. I think.
Can I ask for the price?
The price, I don't know what the price in euros is, but for the US, I believe it was $1,100 US. So this is our new ML Wanted. We call it the DB Wanted for Dimebag Wanted. And obviously Dime being from Big East, Texas, we wanted to do something that was reminiscent to the Cowboys from Hell album that Pantera did. So we, put a little CFH on the skull and the headstock here. Yeah. And, old rustic, just something that's cool, that's very Texas, that's very Dimebag.
Is there anything different as it comes to pickups or other?
Well, yeah, the things that are different on this guitar is it's got a Dime Time bridge pickup, which he has Seymour Duncan pickups that he does, and then he has the Bill Lawrence, which he used in some of his other guitars. Yeah. Then we emulated the same thing off the Bill Lawrence, and we're doing our own version of this, so it's wound in the United States. And so we put our 2 pickups in it. Not too much that's crazy. I know this one shows a double octave neck, which is different for an ML. So it's a 24 fret. Most MLs are 22 frets. And it was just a cool guitar that we thought we'd do. The idea of this guitar is to bring it into a price point. Most of our MLs that we do that are Dime guitars are around $1,000 US. Yeah. So this guitar, we put an original Floyd on, but we're keeping the price down. So the US price on this guitar is $799. So it's way lower than what normally we'd do.
I mean, that one isn't limited.
No, this is in the line. This will stay in the line for a while, and you got Dime's silhouette on the back of the headstock there. Right. So it's just something that we do, and everything that we do in regards to Dime guitars gets signed off by his estate. We show them prototypes, they approve it or they don't approve it, and it's just something to keep his memory, going on. So we just want to do something that's eye-catching and it's cool. This guitar is a new Razorback that we decided to do, going on the same idea as the Wanted ML I showed you before, its price point. Most of these Razorbacks that you get that are set neck, mahogany body, ebony fingerboard. They're around $1,000 to $1,100 US. This is another one that we decided to do, bringing the price point of $799 US dollars. So an affordable Razorback that looks cool. We had a new artist do this graphic for us.
Same pickups on that one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. DMT, same as this pickup. Now, and the way that we can get the prices down is it doesn't include a hard shell case, because hard shell cases are expensive.
Yeah.
So we did the pickups ourselves. We took off the case. We ate a little of the margin to get it into, we wanted to just bring it into a price point that everybody could afford and get their Razorback.
Yeah,
so.
right. Get her.
And this one is another Dean custom run. So again, it is a limited edition. We're doing 200 of these worldwide, and this is the Black Tooth. Because Dime always had his Black Tooth Grins, a famous drink that he loved that was made with Crown Royal and some other things, Coke being one of them. And their colors are purple and gold, and purple was Dime's favorite color. So we wanted to bring this guitar out, put the original Gold Floyd on it, all gold hardware, totally pimped out, 24 frets. This is his Seymour Duncan pickup is in the bridge, and then the neck pickup is our DMT Dime Time pickup. We have raised gold logos on the top, which is
headstock,
and the massive headstock, which screams Dean. And they are custom run, Dean custom run 2 of 200. Includes a hard shell case, and it's just a cool piece that we just, the man drinks it, the man plays it. So we wanted to bring it out for him a little tradition.
Another great, another gadget
really
for this year. Yeah, great.
Cool.
So not only do you do Dimeback series, but also Dave Mustaine's, yeah?
Yes, Dave Mustaine from Megadeth, one of our probably the biggest artist that we have on the roster right now, and a really cool guy, and it's very exciting to be working with him. I'm a huge Megadeth fan, so to be able to work with him is really cool. So we do, we do several models a year for Dave, and he has to approve every one that we do, of course. And we decided to do something different. He introduced the Zero guitar 2 years ago. We did a USA limited edition of it, and then this year we decided to do something growing that body shape because he likes it so much. So we decided to do one with a Floyd Rose, which he isn't really known for. So we put a Floyd Rose on it. It's got his Seymour Duncan Livewire Dave Mustaine signature pickups in it. 2 volumes, 3-way toggle switch, and his tone is all the way down the back. Dunlop strap locks go in this guitar right there. It is 24 fret, ebony fingerboard, mahogany body with a flame top. We're doing it in 2 colors. We're doing it in this red, and we're doing it in trans amber. And once they're gone because it's a limited edition piece. The U.S. price is around $1,200, so convert that into euros or whatever other form of.
You do a lot of limited
currency.
editions that I can see.
Well, I did a lot of limited editions this year because people want what people can't get. You know what I mean? It's like he has it, I want one, I can't get one, so I better get the next one. And it's something that I'm gonna do for probably throughout this year. I'm going to introduce 12 more limited pieces. That'll be 1 to 200 pieces at a shot, and then once I do them,
good to know. Good
again. So it's I already have another 3 pieces in the works now that I'll be introducing the next 3 months.
All of those are going to be signatures, or
no? I'm doing some Cadillacs. I'm doing some different models that aren't signature models, and we'll go from there and see how it works. It's been doing really well for us. So that's with the DCR Dean custom run. So. Not many of them made. So we did these with the Floyd Roses, and every Dean custom run is something that's unique, something that's different about it. This will probably be the only time that I do this guitar and a Dave Mustaine guitar with a Floyd Rose on it. I'll probably never do it again. We brought this guitar out last year, and it is by far probably our number 1 or number 2 selling guitar. And the reason is because A, it's Dave Mustaine, B, it's a really cool kick-ass graphic, C, it's on the new body shape, the Zero body shape, and D, the price point. This is $499 for the United States. So convert that to whatever you need to convert it to. It's we like to call it inexpensive. Never cheap, but inexpensive. It's got a rosewood fingerboard, 24 frets. These are not active pickups. These are passive pickups with the chrome covers. Volume, tone, string through body. And a really cool graphic that was done by an artist named Stefan Jensen. He's done some other work for some other guitar companies around here too.
Dave Mustaine approved.
Dave Mustaine approved. We did about 12 different mock-ups of different ideas that Dave wanted. We send it off to Dave. He circles the one he wants, sends it back, gives us some criticism or critiques that he wants on it, and everything is approved by him. and it is mahogany, set mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, and just really, really cool. He has a USA of the same guitar, a USA made version that he's been playing it out a lot. And
Would you say it's Megadeth sounding guitar?
well, here's the thing. It is a Megadeth sounding guitar because of the body woods that we're using. But again, he uses his active pickups. So these are passive pickups. So it's, it's not as tight of a sounding guitar, but I mean, you could swap out the pickups if you wanted to swap out the pickups, or you could just, do different amp settings and stuff like that. I mean, it's a Dave Mustaine looking guitar. The neck is a D-shaped neck to his specs, so the neck is the same, the weight's the same, everything's the same except for the pickups, because the Seymour Duncan live wires are expensive pickups. So we wanted to get the same look and feel of the guitar at a lower price point. So you have to make some substitutions, but it does hold up really well, and it's a really cool looking guitar, and we're proud of it. This has been really a really hot seller. So this is our new Tommy Bolin Mikaze. Now Tommy, I believe, passed away in the 70s. He played with Deep Purple and James Gang, and through the Tommy Bolin estate, they commissioned us to do some products for him that we had introduced a USA one a few years back, and he had an old Explorer, I believe, that he was playing, and his brother came up to us and said, "Hey, would it be really cool if you could make us something in honor of Tommy that is like an Explorer shape?" So we took our famous Z shape and did this guitar for him, and our guy Damaged in the U.S. did the graphic here with help of one of the gentlemen from Tommy's estate, and this was on one of his, I believe, his solo records, and it stands for Tommy, Bo, and Lin. So Tommy Bolin. There's the three Japanese symbols that go there, and we put it on the neck here on the frets. It's rosewood fingerboard. It's a long scale, 25.5-inch scale guitar. Just really cool. It pays tribute to him. It's got our USA DMT pickups in it, one volume, one tone, which is different from most of our guitars. We usually have two volumes and a tone, so different control layout. And this is not a limited edition, so it's in the line, and it has Tommy's
sound.
The sound on the pickups that we put in this, I believe we have a Baker Act and a Nostalgia. Now, all of our pickups are different. Some of them have, some of them are ceramic. These have Alnico 5s in them, so they're a very warm sounding pickup, kind of like, I want to say, a Les Paul kind of sound, maybe a little Frampton kind of sound on it. It's a warm sounding guitar. It's very open, very airy. So maybe not a metal guitar per se, but again, anybody can put whatever pickups that they want in the guitar. But it's very reminiscent. I mean, you go listen to Deep Purple, back in the day, and that's kind of the pickups that we put in there. So
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.